Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome to the Custom Adventurous. Alright, so today I'll be comparing the Powerbeats Pro to a clone version. Alright, so if you'd like to check these out, the links will be in the description. Okay, so I'll be using the CA scoring method 2.0 to compare these two. If you'd like to see how these compare to others I've reviewed in the past, you can check out my website. I have all the scores to all the headphones I've ever reviewed there, and these ones will be included. I'll leave a link to it in my description. Also, be sure to subscribe because I'm doing giveaways every single Saturday now. And just so you know, I didn't do a post this week for the giveaway winner. I'm doing it with this new website, and it sends emails to the winners. But I'll be sure to announce that I did the giveaway every Saturday now, though. Alright, getting right into the packaging of the two. Looking at the two side by side, they look very similar. They both have images of the headphones on the front. The image from the clone seems to be a slightly different tint than the original. On the left side of the case, they both have specs of the device. For the one on the clone, it has some Chinese text with it. The right side has the name and the Beats logo. The two are identical for this. Onto the back, there are words in the top left, and the one on the clone has some Chinese, but the image of the headphones seems to be a different image than the one on the original. The bottom, they look pretty much the same. On the top of the case, there's a little hook thing. The one for the clone seems to be made of a lower quality plastic, so it bends slightly different, just a little detail to notice. Opening the two, the logo on the top of the underbox is painted gray for the clone, but for the original it's like stamped into the box. Removing that, you get the case for both of them. Removing those, you get the insert, the rest of the things that come in the box. For the Beats, they have this whole fancy thing that comes all in one. It has a charger, extra ear tips, and a manual for the headphones. For the clones, they have a very similar looking cable. They have ear tips in a little baggie, and they have their own little manual thing at the bottom. Alright, now for the design of the case. When I was holding the two side by side, trying to find the difference, I got the two mixed up. They're just so similar you could easily do that. This time around, they got the quality of the case much better. This is huge when replicating headphones. In fact, after fiddling with the two lids, I prefer the one on the clone. It's even more stable than the original. The clone has a bit of matte texture on the case and adds to the quality feeling to it. The dimensions of the case are identical. They both have the Beats logo perfectly etched out on the top. The back of the case, the hinge looks pretty much identical, and there even is a little diffuser over the LED. Honestly, these clones don't cut any corners. At this point, I would take the clone over the real one. Alright, so I had my dad and my cousin both try to figure out which one is the clone, and here are the results. Okay, so there's two Powerbeats Pros right in front of you. Which one's the fake? Alright.
This one's real, that one's fake.
Open the case. Just make sure.
This is the real case. I don't know if you switched them around, but that's the case. This one's fake. It's not as nice.
Hey Dad, guess what?
What?
You're completely wrong. This is the real one. This is the fake.
What? The case is way better.
I know!
Really?
Yeah!
Are you lying to me?
No, I'm not lying to you. That's the fake one.
No way.
How much you want to bet?
Nothing. It feels like trash.
Okay, so there's two Powerbeats Pros right in front of you. Which one is the real one? Which one's the fake one?
Choose the right.
Hold them in the... No, like mess with them.
Oh gosh. Wait.
It's just which one feels good and which one feels not as good.
Oh, this is the real one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see.
This lodge is like booty.
This is the fake one.
What? Not to, but you're captain.
Not kidding.
How?
Yes.
Wait, which one's which? How do you even know? This one's fake.
No, it's not.
But this lodge is like better.
I don't know what to tell you.
Add me on Instagram. Go get some custom adventurous merch.
The video right there.
We out.
Alright, now for the design of the earbuds. Looking at the two side by side, they pretty much look identical. I'm honestly struggling to keep the two straight. I was able to find two differences to help me differentiate. The first one is the Beats logo. On the clone, the logo is pressed into the plastic like on the case. It also has a pressed part, but in that pressed part is a little shiny black plastic over that. The charging metal is slightly different, being smaller and a bit less seamless. Those are the two significant differences I could find. Okay, so I'm going to pop up a few images and I want you to guess which one is which. Leave your answers in the comments. Alright, now for the price of the two. The Powerbeats Pro come in at $200 US, and the clones come in at $80 US. And so far, I would take the clones over the originals, which is kind of sad. Now for the audio quality of the two. Be sure to check out my merch, link in the description. Pretty seamless design right here. Really like it, fits really well, very high quality. Link in the description. After listening to the two side by side for a while, this is my conclusion. Okay, first of all, I need to tell my opinion about the Powerbeats Pros. They sound okay. They are my favorite when it comes to sound. They just aren't too loud and they're lacking just depth in the audio. Like personally, I would pick the Galaxy Buds over the Powerbeats Pros when it comes to audio quality. So far, the Galaxy Buds are probably one of the best sounding earbuds I've tried to date. But for the clones, they pretty much sound the same as the Powerbeats. But there's one difference I would say. The drivers on the clone are a bit less punchy than the original. Other than that, they pretty much sound the same. Now for the battery life. The Powerbeats Pros can get around 9 hours of audio playback with an additional 24 hours with the case. The clones can get 7 hours of audio playback with an additional 24 hours with the case. Just a disclaimer, I haven't done a battery drain test on either of these two earbuds yet, so I don't know the official battery. I'm just going off with the manufacturer recommended. But be sure to get subscribed because I'll be doing many battery drain tests in the future. Now for the connectivity. Alright, so now for the connectivity between the two. Alright, so we'll be checking how fast they pair and how fast they connect. Also be going over some of the other features. And yeah, let's get to it. Alright, so let's start with the original. These are the Powerbeats Pros. Open the case. And they pop up. Press connect. And boom. There you go. So that's the original. Now these are the clones. Alright, so you open them. Press connect. Hold the button down for 5 seconds. And you're connected. Alright, now we're going to see how long it takes for them to connect. Alright, so we're going to start with the Powerbeats Pros. Ready, set, go. Alright. Now for the clones. Let's wait for them to disconnect. Why isn't it showing up? Alright. Now for the mic quality. Alright, so in my ears right now are the Powerbeats Pros, and this is my quality you can expect from them. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I'm just talking in them as if it'll be like on a phone call or anything like that. They're just in my ears, and yeah, so this is my quality you can expect. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I will also be incorporating the crowd effect in the background, and we can see how they react to big loud noises like that, like you're in public. Alright, ready, set, go. Alright, so now we have the crowd effect noise in the background, and this is my quality you expect from them. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I hope you can still hear my voice through all this racket. But yeah, I mean, if you can't, then that sucks. But hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. Alright, so in my ears right now are the Powerbeats Pro clone. These ones are from podsbay.com. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I was just making sure the mic was coming from the headphones. And yeah, so there's in my ears as if I'll be like on a phone call or anything like that. Hope they still sound pretty good. I'll also be incorporating the stadium crowd effect to see how they react to crowd settings. Alright, so now we have the stadium crowd effect in the background, and my quality is expecting them. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I hope you can still hear my voice through all this racket. Although, not looking too promising looking at the recording right now, but I hope they still sound pretty good. Alright! Now for the features and cool things. They both have little ear hooks on them to keep them from falling out of your ear. They both have buttons on the top of the headphones to adjust the volume. Also, the button on the side is used for touch functions. Alright, so I'd like to go over some of the features that I really like. So you got your Powerbeats Pros, right? Go into here, you can change the name of them, automatic ear detection, microphone. You can do all these features. You can also do location services. Alright, so these are the clones now. Connect them, click on them, and you got the same stuff. They both have speed charging. Neither of them have wireless charging, but overall, they're pretty good. Now for my personal opinion. Alright, so this is my personal opinion. Okay, so after using these two side by side for the last week, I would say, this is my conclusion. They're very similar. In fact, the Powerbeats Pro clone beats the original in a lot of areas. And this isn't just my opinion, this is a lot of people's opinions. I've had multiple people test it. Like the videos you saw those are only part of it. I've had multiple other people come and tell me, and they all think that the clone is the real one. They just seem to step up the quality even more than Beats did this time. In the end, I think that this clone is a pretty good buy. I mean, it's costs significantly less and does ultimately the same thing, and if not better in some areas. And yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you'd like to see how these compare to others I've reviewed in the past, be sure to check out my website linked in the description. Also, if you'd like to check these out for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description to these. And yeah, be sure to enter the giveaway. Make sure to subscribe, and peace.